Hey guys, welcome back to Wind Waker Randomizer, seed number 2. In the distance, there is the flight control platform, of which, as you can see, with the light shining out, we have the treasure chart. And we recently acquired double magic, so we can attempt this flight control thing. Last seed, if you may recall, it took several attempts. I believe I got 256 yards one time, and it looked like I crossed the goal line. However, the guy still said sploosh at me. We are digging up many of these pieces of heart. What is the correct plural of that? Is it pieces of heart, or is it piece of hearts? It would be pieces, right? Because piece is, in that case, the noun, the subject. Heart is more of an... I don't know, it's been a while, man. I miss English, I miss education, I really do. I cannot emphasize that enough. But let's check the mail. One letter. Who the heck could it be from? If you wish to be a true swordsman, return Orca. Okay. Why didn't I get that letter last time? Anyway, 10 rupees for this. You know what it is? It might be that beating Dragon Roost is a trigger. I didn't even think of that. Alright, let's do it. Get the wind blowing in the appropriate direction. It already is. Interesting. What are the chances? Oh, that music kind of scared me for a second. I forgot that it just explodes in as soon as you jump. That's a neat effect. Oh, come on. Yes. Wonderful. On the topic of education being important, I truly believe that there is not a more important thing that one could do for himself than to pursue education at all times. Like, there is no end point. There should not be an end point, and society is making it very difficult through financial things. Sweet first try. Alright, I forget what I won last seed. It was a key item, I believe, was it not? A treasure chart, okay. I gotta refill my magic, I don't care about the 10 rupees. Alright, what did we get? That is Gale Island? Or Headstone? Either way, we are going to Gale Isle. So let us go this way. 7-star Isles, I thought I may have had the treasure chart, but I was incorrect in my assumption, as tends to be the case, as we all know the saying there. But at least there's this. We'll kind of do an L shape and explore what we can on the way to where the Wind Temple normally is on Gale Island. Gale Isle, excuse me. Is this the Wizrobe platform? It kind of looks like it might be. I have the bow, though. Oh, yes. Beautiful thunderstorm, too. But yeah, I once worked in a grocery store with a guy who had a phenomenal idea, and I greatly miss that guy. We hung out a few times, and I haven't talked to him in quite some time. That's kind of been the case with everybody I've met where I've lived, and it sucks. I regret it. It's my own fault, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot I could say on that. But anyway, I worked with this guy who had an idea that he too had great respect and put education highly. I mean, it is. It should be a very important thing. It should never stop. I mean, when you're young, you start to get sick of school and you can't wait to graduate and be done. Like, graduating high school is such a huge moment. And then, of course, everybody goes off to college, which is a choice. That's the first time it's actually a choice. And due to that, it feels a little different. It's more on your own terms. But that's only 4 years. If that. You could even get it early. You could get on a fast track to a bachelor's degree or less. But the guy's idea that I worked with, treasure chart, alright, was rather than just getting a job and being done, saving up money, and then maybe down the road researching grad school. The ghost ship chart. Sweet. You know, we could do that. I think it was a full moon. Did I not see that when I was hookshotting the ladder? Where is it? It shows you. It is on Greatfish, dude. We could warp right there. That's right, it doesn't even need to be a full moon. I forgot. You know. Tower of Gods. Okay. I see a stormy Greatfish Island in the distance. Where's the ghost ship? This thing is so cool. I remember it scared me so much as a kid, too. Inside, it's just more of the same. Nothing to it. Oh yeah, good thing we have the mirror shield. I forgot that was a required component. Although I guess technically it would not be required because you could get possessed by the pose and then use a bomb to destroy them while you're possessed. And it does, if I believe, blow up their mask, and that's an alternate way to kill them. But it is more satisfying to use the mirror shield. Anyway, dude, this guy's idea. His idea was, when you get hired after school, when you choose to be employed through applying and going through the interview process and you get hired, rather than that be a forever, you're basically signing your life away to work at this place every week, non-stop. He suggested it be more like a model following lines of offense and defense in things like football, the NHL. You know, there's not just one offensive team, or there's lines. Hockey is a great example. Constantly they're switching lines and stuff. And he proposed, definitely want to grab these rupees before opening the chest because you get warped out of here. We gotta see Tingle. Oh, what a waste, dude! That scream. Alright, Tingle. Anyway, I am not finishing this story. He proposed that education be the same. You work at a place, your place of hire, for 6 months. The other 6 months of the year, you go back to school. The company pays for it. It's a required thing. You rotate. Let's say, at all times, for 6 months, there's another team of employees, but they're at school. And then when it's your turn, they come and run the show. The Wind Temple. That must have been Headstone Island, that chart I picked up. I thought it was Gale Island, but I don't think it was. Where is that chart? Yeah, that is not the same shape. It probably is Headstone. It is. Okay. Well, we're here. Let's see what this dungeon is. It can only be the Wind or Earth Temple, correct? Yeah. My guess is going to be Earth Temple. I did not gauge properly, let's say that. The sidestep distance. I do know that's the fastest way to move with the iron boots in this game. If it's the Wind Temple, man, the dungeon entrances were hardly randomized at all. It is not. It is Earth. Okay. For once, I'm actually excited about this, but I don't have command melody. It does feel nice to have a bird woman's rump on your head, though. I have the lyric, I have everything except the command melody. So, we are on Northern Ferry Island. It's time to go digging for treasure. But yeah, I definitely agree with that guy's idea that I worked with. I love that idea so much of a rotation of constant employment and education so that you never stop going to school. You never stop pursuing something. Because there is no greater feeling than sitting, especially in college, sitting in a classroom listening to a knowledgeable professor. I'm going south because we have pretty much all of these charts south of here. There's something very satisfying. It feels like you're doing something important. You know you're not wasting your time. As a young kid in school, when you start to be impatient and you just want to go home and play video games or something stupid, then yes, it feels like you're wasting your time. Oh wow, this is way over on the other corner of this square. Spectacle Island is that weird dumbbell-shaped one that I've had for a while now. I don't know, I think that's my main problem. Everything I ever do when I really get down in the dumps and I start complaining about stuff. Hi, seagulls. It's all a lack of reason, I think, is... You need to have some kind of intrinsic, valuable thing to wake up every day and do. And back in school, there was that. Even if it was just something like, I get to see my friends again. Or maybe... Yes, dude! Wow, it's been a while since we've got one of those. We really need to start assembling that, too. Although I do not expect to beat this seed faster than the other one. I've already done dungeons, it's definitely going to be longer than 12 parts long. Yeah, I just feel like when I was younger, there was a lot more reason, even when I was feeling miserable, to wake up. Whether it was to see my friends again, whether it was to see the plethora of cute girls in my classes. And having that hope of, hey, maybe this year I'll talk to one and something will happen. And even just your teachers and professors. Every now and then, they had days where they were just really awesome to listen to. And maybe that's coming from a nerdy guy that actually enjoyed school. A piece of heart, man. This might be a thing, but we have plenty of other options. Let's get this. We got the bow. Why wait? Waiting kills so much good intention. It goes right along the lines of what I'm talking about never stopping education. Because tell me, what is the reason for waking up these days in my situation? To make another video? That's not intrinsically valuable to me. I'm not proud of it. It's just something to pass the time. It's just me rambling, collecting my thoughts half the time. Because I need to in order to understand what the heck life is doing. Cyclos, my friend. What do you have? Last time it was a green shoe jelly. I do remember that. Fire and ice. Wouldn't it be nice? A heart container. It looks like a jelly donut. Shaped like a heart. Like it was filled with jelly. Alright, Rockspire. I know we have the turd map. But yeah, so there's a YouTube, there's go to work. But this is... My place of employment is the one time where it just feels like empty living. I have no interest in getting to know my coworkers, my bosses. I even had my most recent boss told me, at the end of the day, all that matters is your numbers. And I could not disagree more with that statement. Like, people are not numbers. Yes, okay, one step closer to the full Master Sword. We've been sailing a lot at night, haven't we? But we're on Outset Island. I actually went to Forsaken Fortress like a fool. I thought this map was Forsaken Fortress and not Outset. Even though you can clearly make out that little bridge connecting Link's house with the grass-cutting dude's house. Fire and ice. It would be nice. No, lots of rupees. I definitely had no reason to be mad before. thinking I uprooted all of them already. Headstone. I know we have that. We confused it with Gale Isle. Let's go. Yeah, I really need to start reading some books and listening to some more educated people via podcasts or something, because I've been too far displaced from the academic environment. Whoa. And that's a lot of the cause of my depression, I think. It's just when you lose that reason to be alive, to wake up, it's very easy to not see the point in continuing. And it's been years now since I've felt anything even remotely close to a reason that holds intrinsic value. Fire and ice. No, man, there are a lot of these rupees. Two-Eye Reef, that is home of the Great Ferry with the big octo, but that should not be part of the randomizer. What do we have here? Two-Eye Reef. Yes. I thought we might. I'm not giving up hope, man, because last seed we found the light arrows under the ocean. And there are quite a number of spots, over 260 potential locations of important items. With the current settings I have enabled. See, the problem, though, too, is in addition to not having a reason to wake up and, you know, really pursue with great drive something, is I don't have that something anymore. When I was younger, whoa, dude, that's okay. I don't care. He's gonna do it again. Oh, no? Okay, I probably got it last second. Fire and ice. It's gonna come, man. It's gotta. I'm feeling it. We're way beyond the midpoint. We have almost 3 dungeons complete. Nope. Still unlucky. Did we do this reef? We might not have done that reef yet. But I don't really feel like messing with it right now. 6-Eye Reef, okay. That is a Ferry island. I'm pretty sure we did Southern Ferry, but maybe not. We'll check it. Shark Island, okay. There was nothing on Southern Ferry. Shark Island, I actually have all of the items to attempt this. That's cool, that's something different. And here it is, the infamous light arrow spot from last seed. Fire and ice. Wouldn't it be nice? I hope you don't have head lice. I don't know, man. Fire and ice, man, calling it. Nope. So many of these. Wow, look at all the hearts I have. This is more than I have going into Ganondorf when I play the vanilla game anymore. Because I don't go digging for the heart pieces when I play this. Okay, I think we have to start with the iron boots on this corner and then come this way. I apologize if there are a lot of motor sounds in the background. It's now early in the morning when everybody's driving to work. I work overnights, so it does not apply to me. That's why I'm doing this. But the external walls of my apartment are very thin. And that's one of the things I don't like about working overnight, is if I do not take something to knock me out to go to sleep, I can't sleep because there's just cars going by over and over again. And I did not grow up in a city, so I'm not used to that. I'm more used to it. This is my 3rd year here, so... What the heck? I didn't know it spawned a cyclone. You got me running in a cyclone. Tony Hawk 2. I did a long play of that. That was fun. I like that game. Frustrating, though. Frustrating when you don't... Frustrating for the perfectionist that wants to not fail and fail. AKA me. I think that's the thing, too. Too much failure in real life makes me the impatient gamer that I am. Oh, Danae, get out. I do not remember this combat cave. Oh wow, we got everybody in here. These guys, I'm sick of. I know they're cute in their own respect. There's a dark nut? Oh my gosh. I approve of this though, I like this kind of chaos. Imagine if I had light arrows, how cool this would be. Light arrows and some kind of magic refill. Well, I do have Granny's soup. Drinking that would kind of be pointless. Because I would imagine I would just get hit immediately and lose the double attack power bonus it gives you. Whoa. He got stuck on the ledge. That was interesting. Nice, Moblin. That was another Moblin that hit him, was it? Nice. We're just wrecking each other. Stop blocking. Yeah, they don't know how to block the spin attack. There's no end to these guys. They just keep coming. Whiz rogues now, we don't need to spawn more enemies. Hey, check this out though. It's not chugging along. What does that say about my computer? Good job, computer. I'm proud of you. Do some dancing. Oh, the L target screwed me up a little bit there. Ooh, got that one last second. I will take it. Oh, this is awesome. The combat of this game is fantastic. Danae. Out of my way. Gotta love the boomerang. Yeah, take them out! That's what I like to see. Bad guys on my side. It's like a psychosis gun of Perfect Dark. Greatest, most underrated first-person shooter weapon of all time. Although other games have repeated it as well. That's a flurry rush mentality there. Side hopping while he's doing his jump slash. I half expect it to slow down and say flurry rush. Oh, he's got golden armor. Wow, this thing is long. That's what she said. We go from talking about the importance of education to making a "that's what she said" joke. Ay, ay, ay. I did say I've been far displaced. Ooh, nice. I love that, man. Taking out the little guys. Is that it? No. Nice. I was purposely trying to space out the button presses. Holy... We got the red armor ones. They're down in Hyrule only. Hyrule? Nice. Oh, I love the black armor ones too. Whoa, he didn't even get cut. Yeah, look at that. Double skull helm splitter. Helm splitter, that's the name of the move, right? In Twilight Princess. I need to play that game again too. No, you don't. You need to get an education and get a job. I do miss Twilight Princess though. It's been quite some time since I've played that game. Although, I don't know. Nice, what an awesome combat cave. I am glad we took the time to experience it. Definitely want the belts in case Orca has something good. Look at all these swords, too. And not once did the game slow down to a crawl. At least I didn't notice it. It seems to only be like the forest areas and randomly loading while sailing. And we just get a heart piece. Arr, arrows, where are you? Alright, from Shark Island, Five Eye Reef, Diamond Step. We have not done these. And I think we have the Five Eye Reef map. So yeah, going back to my deep thought because I feel like talking about it, and that's just what we're gonna do. I don't know, I have this weird history I've noticed upon self-reflection. We have not been here, so we have not done this platform, is that correct? I don't really care at the moment. Yeah, I have a tendency, and this could be related to depression, if you would dare call it a true mental illness and not a choice. Which, that is the truth. That is a fact. You can't argue facts. However, what I've noticed is no matter what I'm doing in life, I tend to not be happy. And then only years in the future do I look back and think that those were better times. I think I'm in the right spot. That was a lucky guess, dude. Fire and ice. It would be nice. But some people have head lice. This rhyme is getting worse and worse. We need to find it. 200 rupees every 2 seconds. If only you could find that in real life. Look at those double cannons. But yeah, like every past job I've had, I was a fry cook on the beach. That, to me, I made the least amount of money at that job. But it is still, to this day, my favorite job I've ever had because it was just 18 to 25-year-olds cooking french fries on the beach and talking to the women next door who served ice cream on the beach. And on our days off, we would all get together and have parties on the beach. So it was a good time with lots of friends. It's one of those, when you're young and you work at a job, you don't work at a job for the sake of the job. You work there to have a social experience. Not always. People that maybe have a better head on their shoulders don't do that. Fire and ice, it would be nice. Here it comes. Nope. Dang it. Son of a crumb. Gotta see what it is, though. A 4-Eye Reef, that's by Forsaken Fortress. We are way far south from there. So, Diamond Step. This is the infamous ghost ship chart acquisition spot that I do not enjoy. Watch out for the big octos, man. Alright, awesome island shape though. Very much appreciate the design. So as we go through the infamous warp pot spot, I was saying something. Yeah, I always look back at the past with rose-colored glasses, even though at the time I was never happy. I've always been depressed at every moment in my life, every job. But every job I've worked at, grocery stores and warehouses, has been something of a social experience. There has always been coworkers that I could consider my friends, and I enjoyed going to work to see them at least, and just what conversations we might have. And today, I do not have that at all. Combine that with the overnight hours, and then on my days off, where all I do is these YouTube videos. It's a very antisocial time of my life. That's not... Ooh, there we go with the freezing. Antisocial is the inappropriate word. 'Cause that's kind of more like disobedient in terms of mental health, as opposed to loner. And we as humans are a social creature. Isolation brings about depression. Which is another reason why I constantly question the continuation of this channel. Ay, I hate this puzzle, man. It is this pot, though. It should take us to the other chest, where the ghost ship chart normally is. Yeah, no, it's just a very lonely time in my life. I don't really have too many people to talk to. And if I do, it's through text, or a phone call, or the internet. And so that, in addition to the fact that I'm not in college anymore, I don't have the money to go back to college, which goes full circle to what I was saying in the beginning of how society makes it very difficult to continue education, even though it is the most important thing of a jelly donut that you find in a treasure chest. Anyway, this part is getting long, and I could say a lot more, but I will see you next time. Take care. Read a book, maybe. That's what I need to do.